we are gonna be rescuing 7 baby possums. Oh my goodness, so if you guys have never seen baby possums with their eyes still closed, this is what they look like. She has an injured leg and it's all black and blue, so it's probably broken. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day so far. So guys, in today's video, we are going to be rescuing 7 baby possums. So a friend of a friend actually sent me the text this morning, and it was an ad online that someone listed about rescuing 7 baby possums that they were bottle feeding. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to bottle feed these little guys because they are a native species down here in South Florida. But we sent them a text, and this is the post that was posted. So hopefully, guys, fingers crossed, we're able to rescue these babies. We're waiting back for a text. We're waiting for a call, and hopefully these babies don't end up in the wrong hands. But as we wait to hear back, we're gonna head inside and check on the emu eggs. So I came outside to check on the eggs this morning, and come to my surprise, the same thing has happened again. I'm still in my pajamas, and there's an egg hatching. Now, the previous egg that we just hatched, unfortunately, we didn't get to see the hatching process, and this baby was already out of the egg. But look at this, guys. This is the first time I have ever seen baby emu hatch out of the egg. Look at this. Now there's only one, but this is the one that was moving. Look at that, guys. Oh my goodness, you can see it's cracked open, and we're gonna put a light on this baby. I don't want to open him up. I don't want to open the incubator up, but you can see if I stay really still, he's breathing inside of that egg and moving around. Now what we're looking at right there, I think is his mouth. I might be wrong, it could be his foot. It definitely looks like his mouth. But what I want to do is I want to tap on here and chirp to try to encourage him to push himself out of the egg so he doesn't get stuck and suffocate. But this process of hatching is very tiring, very exhausting for this little baby. So right now he's absorbing all of the yolk and taking little naps in between breaking out of the egg. Alright, so we're gonna whistle and mimic another baby. Let's see what this little baby does. Yeah, he's definitely sleeping. You can see there's no movement. But if I get you guys on the right angle, you can see him breathing in there. Guys, this is insane. I have never seen a live emu hatching in person. Now, even though this baby's not moving around, at least we can see him breathing. But he's definitely taking a nap because, like I was saying, this process is very tiring, and we definitely don't want to help him out because it can cause more harm than good, and we can cause bleeding if we try and help him out of the egg. Now, this could take minutes, it could take hours. We're just gonna sit here and we're gonna watch this egg. All right, guys. 5 hours later, and we're still in the hatching process, but you can see this baby better. You can see his beak. This little baby's breathing. He's pushing out of the egg more, and you can see it's a very tiring process. He probably is taking a little birdie nap right now, but it's going to be any moment now. Did you see that, guys? I think I can hear him chirping too. Look at that. So you can see this baby has a long way to go, but if we take a look at this egg right here, it's moving as well. So you saw that, guys? So it should be hatching soon. Any minute, any hour, any day now, this egg is going to hatch. And just like that, guys, baby number 2 is here. And right next door, we have Elmer. So you can see just the difference. Elmer has grown in 1 week. Walking, running, eating and drinking on his own, and foraging around for things that he knows he cannot eat. But we have a very curious little emu baby right here, and that's exactly how this little guy is going to be very soon. So this is day 1 out of the egg, and his feathers are still drying. We put some chick starter, we put some water, and finally this baby's been able to sit up and is starting to gain strength in his muscles. And this is the crazy egg that this guy came out of. And I have very exciting news. Guys, do you hear that? You have another little brother or sister that's hatching right now. Did you hear that, guys? We have another baby emu hatching. And I didn't expect it to be this one, but this little guy is pushing and hatching his way out of the incubator, guys. Do you see? He's taking in all the sounds and all the fresh air, and he's trying to push his way out. Now I don't want to move the egg around right now, but look at that, guys. Oh my gosh, that is crazy that we have another baby hatching. So right over here in this incubator, let's see, guys. I thought this one was going to be the next one that hatches out because he is moving like crazy in that egg. He's been moving for the past 2-3 days, crazy like this. But he will be here any day now. And these eggs are making such amazing progress. So we're moving the egg around so we can have better monitoring on this little guy right here and to make sure he doesn't have any struggles trying to push out. And there we go. We have a better view on this little guy right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but his inner membrane is still wet, so he still needs time to dry out while he still hatches. And while he's hatching, this long process will dry out that entire membrane and let him absorb anything else that he needs to and make him strong enough for hatching. Now, even though it's a little bit pitiful watching him try to hatch out, and as much as I want to help him, it's actually going to do him more harm than good, because all of that strength that he gets from hatching, he is going to use for walking. And if we try to help him out, he might not be detached from the membrane yet and might not have everything absorbed. So we're going to let him do his thing and keep monitoring him. Would you look at that, guys? And the third emu has hatched out. So we have the two freshly hatched emus together, and you can see they're bonding very, very well. This little guy is already getting the hang of standing, and this little baby is still getting the hang of sitting up. And these babies have a long way to go, growing to becoming big, tall emus. Look at them, guys. But now that you got to see the freshly hatched emus, we're still waiting for their siblings to hatch out. So guys, let's hop into today's crazy rescue video. And they were in the road on the mom still. They were on the mom still. Oh, yeah. Did you, by any chance... Yeah, because they can't regulate their body temperature. I was going to ask you, did you check by any chance on the mom? Because sometimes when the mom gets hit, there could still be babies in the pouch. Yeah, just send me whatever works for you. Yeah, send me an address and... Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, no, of course.
Okay, so I'll send you that address over there, and I'm gonna go right out to the pet supermarket to go get I'll get the puppy one.
Okay, perfect. Sounds great.
Okay, and then I'll send you that, and you can let me know when it's convenient for you.
Okay, great. I'll be looking forward to the text.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you. Bye. So I just got off the phone with the person who rescued these baby possums, and you heard it for yourself, but if you didn't hear it because the volume was too low, he basically found these babies super late last night, scattered in the middle of the road because mom was hit, and the babies probably went flying. Now, he told me that he did check mom, which thank goodness he did, because usually if a possum is hit and it's a mom with babies, the babies will stay in the mom's pouch. But there was no babies in there, and they were just scattered everywhere, and he located them by their screaming. He said they were very vocal, they were crying, and that's how he located them. Now, thankfully, we have such amazing people in the world like that, but sometimes these babies are not so lucky. And if he wasn't there in the right time, in the right place, these little guys definitely wouldn't have made it. So basically, he said he doesn't have the time to take care of these little babies. He has other animals, and yeah, so obviously baby animals, whether it's newborn puppies, kittens, exotic animals that still need bottle feeding, require round-the-clock care. So if you guys ever come across newborn animals that need extra attention and extra care, just know it's a lot of work and it's going to take a lot of your time up. So we are going to be picking these little babies up. I'm literally still in my pajamas. I mean, it's super early in the morning. I did not expect this today. but we're gonna be changing, and he said that they were on a heating pad. He was keeping them warm, which thank goodness he did his research, because these babies can't regulate their body temperature since they're so itty bitty. So I'm sure he has them in a nice secure container, but just in case, we're gonna get changed, and we're gonna be grabbing supplies. We're gonna be having bins, blankets, and a heating pad, just in case we need to transfer these babies from whatever they're in now to what we're gonna bring. And we're gonna wait till he sends us the address that we're gonna be meeting him at. So the only thing left to do is to get everything ready. So we got our bin that we're gonna be putting the possums in. We got a blanket, we got gloves, we got our heating pad, and this is literally all we need to transport these babies from wherever we're picking them up to my house and then to the rehabber. But to power this heating pad, we actually are bringing a mini portable generator, so you can plug it in here. You can plug in USBs. And this is absolutely amazing, especially when on the go, because my car will not power this entire heating pad. So having something that's portable like this, especially when transporting newborn baby animals that can't regulate their body temperature, it's a win-win for both. And now that we have everything ready, we're gonna jump in the car and head to pick up these baby possums. So after waiting some time, guys, they just dropped off these little babies, and there's 7 of them. So we're gonna reveal them, guys. We're gonna be loading them into the car. Are you ready for this cuteness? Look at this. Oh my goodness. So if you guys have never seen baby possums with their eyes still closed, this is what they look like. You can see they're all bundled up, but they don't have a heating pad. They're nice and warm because they're all huddled up together, keeping each other warm. And let's look at this little baby right here. Hi. Oh, I know. You're very hungry. Let's go ahead, pick you up. You can see how he's just gripping onto the blanket right here, and that's exactly how they would be with the mom with their fur. They grip onto the mom's fur like just like that to hold on to her real tight. Let's try to pick up another baby so you guys can see how adorable they are. Look at this, guys. Look at this little baby. His little whiskers and his eyes are still closed. So these babies are only a couple weeks. Look at his little claws, his little hand right here. And I don't know if he's gonna make his sound that he was just making, but that's how he calls for the mom. Let's see if we can hear it. No? Okay. Well, oh, you heard that, guys? So that's what he's gonna do when he's trying to call for the mom. But unfortunately, mom was hit and killed. But because we don't have a heating pad in here, we're gonna be transferring them to our bin. We got our heating pad set up. We have our blanket, and it is nice and warm. So we got 1 baby in. We got 2. They probably haven't nursed on the mom in a while, so they are pretty skinny. You can see they're looking for a nipple. So we got 3. We got 4. You can see this one has a little dirt on his ear. Let's see if we can see it. Look at the little dirt on his ear. 5. And the last 2 sleeping babies, 6 and 7. Oh, wait. Did I count them right? Is there an 8th one? Oh, yeah, we counted wrong. So there's 7 babies. Here you go. The 7th little baby. You can see they're just crawling up and hiding into the blanket. Exactly what they would do in the mom's pouch. And it's nice and warm. So we're gonna let these babies bring their body temperature up. And guys, I'll catch you all once we make it home. So we have made it back home, and you can see all of the little baby possums are scattered in the bin right here. And that's because we have the heating pad nice and warm and their body temperature is up. So that's a very good sign. But you can see these babies, they're nuzzling their head, their little nose, into the blanket. This little guy right here is moving around to try to find mom and try to find a nipple. And this little baby's just passed out. What we're gonna do right now is we're actually going to be texting the wildlife rehabber down here in South Florida, because it is illegal to keep native species in our care. But before we do that, she's going to ask us if they're all okay and if any of them have injuries. But we haven't fully inspected them, so we have our gloves on, and we're gonna pick up each and every one and make sure that they look good, they look healthy. And yeah, guys, this is the baby that has a hurt foot. Look at his little foot right here. So you can see this is what a normal foot looks like on this side, and this is what an injured foot looks like. It's completely purple. If we put him on his back, it's black and blue, and it leads all the way to his butt right there. You can see it's actually black and blue where his butt is. And oh, her. You can see she actually has a pouch. It's not visible because she's still very little, but she has an injured leg, and it's all black and blue, so it's probably broken, and it was probably injured when the mom got hit by a car. So we're definitely gonna have to let the rehabber know that one of them probably has a broken leg, broken foot, hopefully. It's only the foot. So we're gonna put this little baby back down here right now. And we're gonna pick up the next one. Let's look at all the toes. Let's look at the tail. And this guy seems pretty good. Isn't that right? Oh, look at him, guys. He's looking for a nipple right here. And he's gripping onto me so strong. Poor little baby. I'm sorry. I can't give you anything. I'm not your mom. So we checked all 7 babies, and thankfully only that one is injured. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna stimulate them, because at least we can relieve them and let them go to the bathroom. Even though we can't feed them, we're just gonna lightly stimulate them. And look at that, guys. Oh my gosh, that is so dark. Do you see that? Oh yeah, this baby is definitely dehydrated with how dark her pee is. And honestly, I don't even know the last time this little baby got stimulated, so we're just gonna very lightly and gently continue stimulating her. So here we have a little boy possum. I don't know if you guys can tell, but we're gonna do the same exact thing. Just gonna gently and lightly, if you guys can see, he's moving around, but we definitely want to relieve him. And let him go to the bathroom. Let's see. Oh, look at that, guys. He peed a little bit. And he's peeing, guys. Very dark, very yellow, so these babies are definitely dehydrated. Look at that. Oh my gosh, these babies are peeing so much. This is insane. I mean, I could have never imagined that all this pee would come out of this tiny little baby possum. But who knows how long that this little guy has been holding it. All right, we're almost done. You can see, guys, this little baby has his legs completely standing up. And I think he's pooping too. But look at all of this dark pee. This is absolutely insane, guys. It was like a stream of water. I don't know if you guys saw that, but this little baby's peeing so much. And it almost got in our face, but look at that. Out of one little baby possum. Look at all of that we got, guys. That's honestly really disgusting. Oh my gosh, guys. And there we have it. We have the first possum poop of the day. Look at that. Tiny little brown poop. And let's see if this little girl has to go anymore. I know you're squirming around. You guys are so little. It's kind of hard to hold you. But look at that. And she's peeing up a storm. So not only did she have to poop, but she's also peeing like crazy. So we've texted the wildlife rehabber, and it's just a waiting game. Hopefully she answers today because it is pretty late in the day. So hopefully she answers and we get to take all 7 of these babies to the rehabber so she can properly feed them and they can get the proper care. But guys, that's going to end today's video. If you all enjoyed today's video, give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below a prayer that all 7 baby possums make it. And guys, if you want to see some more crazy rescue videos, well, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel in the link down below.